Awesome. Okay, so we are going to talk just a little bit about just kind of how to pull in sales, right? Because a lot of us are like going up against our goals and we're trying to like hit that last little level. Maybe we're trying to reach our reach our personal sales volume bonus. Maybe some of us are reaching for the next level of leadership, right? And so it's that time. And the best part is like, especially over a holiday weekend, you have a lot of opportunities to be able to pull in sales because you're seeing more people, right? And also sometimes, even if you're not seeing more people, maybe you have a little bit more time to yourself to be like on Facebook and kind of working that angle as well. So if you're like, gosh, I'm not going to see anybody, that's okay. If you have a little bit of extra time this weekend, you can sit there and send out some messages and stuff like that and let people know that we have some great deals going on, especially some of those flash sales that are still available. And those are really great deals. So I know personally, as I reach out to, I know some of the super sellers on my personal team, a lot of times when they're selling in between parties, that they get those sales in Messenger. They don't necessarily get those sales from a post on Facebook, okay? And I'm not saying not to post on Facebook, definitely do that, but back it up with personal messages to people and saying, hey, did you see my post of this bowl's on sale or whatever? So one of the ideas that I want to talk to you about is just picking a product and promoting that product, right? For the next 5 days, over the weekend, whatever it is. And you can pick any product that you're really passionate about, right? So if you're passionate about the water bottle, I don't have a current water bottle, I have an old one, but if you're passionate about the water bottle, you know, hold it up and take pictures of it all over the place. I know Dwayne Morris used to have his big red water bottle and he called it Big Red. And so he would take pictures all over the place with like, look what Big Red's up to. Oh, look who came with me to the fair. It's Big Red and all this, right? And it just became a really funny thing. And so you can do things like that with whatever the product is that you pick. But if you pick a product that can be demonstrated, such as that you can cook and make a recipe and do things like that, whether it's a bowl or maybe like the omelet maker or something like that, right? The egg breakfast maker, I think it's called. People call things what they use it for, right? So the breakfast maker, you could like go live every day and do a quick little video. And even if you don't want to go live, you can go and find, sorry, allergies are killing me today. I'm trying desperately not to touch my eyes. So you could go and find posts with recipes using that and post that type of stuff if you don't want to go live. So you can just really highlight it and be like, hey, this is my featured product of the weekend. And over the weekend, I'm going to show you all the different ways you can use it, all the different recipes, right? I know that there is a Facebook group and I will put it in the chat. I'm not 100% sure of the actual name of that Facebook group, but it's one of the many Facebook groups that are out there for Tupperware consultants. And one of them has recipes and you can actually search by product, different recipes, I think, in there. And so, but I'll find that and I'll put it in the chat for you guys. But that is a great way to kind of like pick a featured product and just really run with it, right? So that is definitely one of the good things that you can do is do that. And then also product testing. Okay. This is a really fun thing to do. I was looking to see if I had a Fridge Smart behind me because a lot of times what I did is when I would date a party, I would buy Fridge Smarts when they were on sale. I would buy whatever the smallest sizes I could buy that was on sale. And I would usually it was like the medium deep, right? Or is that small deep? They changed the name somewhere along the way. And so I would grab that one, right, when it was on sale. And so when somebody would date a party, that would be their personal dating gift from me. And the deal was, your job is to use this between now and your party is. And if you used it and you can tell your friends about it, then you get to keep it. If you don't use it, I'm going to take it back. And so that was my way of having them test the product. And then they gave their own testimonial at their party of that product. And that's why I sold so many darn Fridge Smarts, right? Because I wasn't the one selling it. It was the host who they know, love, and trust, or otherwise they wouldn't be at the party, right? And so, so product testing is a great way to kind of get people hooked, right? So, and it works really great for neighbors, friends, things like that. Think stack cooker, right? You could tell your friend and be like, hey, I want you to test this product for me because I think it's great, but I also love Tupperware and I get paid to love Tupperware. So I want your opinion, right? And so give them a couple recipes and be like, try this in your kitchen for me. Do you, here are some recipes and I just want to know what you think, right? And then I'll just take it off your hands, in 2 weeks when you're done with it or whatever. And by the time they're done in 2 weeks, if they've really been using it, they're not going to want you to take it off their hands, right? And so that is a great way to kind of get your foot in the door right there, and also just kind of build your testimonials, because a great thing to do for your virtual promotions of your business is to have testimonials on your posts of your customers, right? It's a great way to date parties. If you can have a host give you a testimonial, it's a great way for products to have products give you a testimonial. Until you build your catalog of testimonials, guess where you can find them? On your Tupperware website, because people put reviews. You can use a review as a testimonial for our products. So make sure to check that out. All right. But along with the product testing, there's also something called survey parties, right? And so survey parties is kind of like product testing, except they're not taking it home and testing it in their home. We're like, hey, I need some opinions. So we're doing like a little focus group. Could you get like 3 or 4 of your friends together and we're going to do a quick little survey party. I'm going to show you a product. I'm going to tell you all about it. You guys are going to get hands-on with it. And then you're going to fill out a survey for me. And everybody that comes gets a prize or whatever, right? And so, and a lot of times what ends up happening is they love it, right? It's a little chopper. It's little things like that that people just love once they start using it. They think about how they could use it in their home. But it's a very quick little party and they don't even realize that it's really actually a party. And so it gets you in front of more people. And that's the name of the game. You want to build your business, you have to be in front of more people. If you're building your business virtually, being in front of more people is Messenger. Okay. And if you're building your business in person, being in front of more people is anywhere you're talking Tupperware in front of people, whether it's a party, whether it's a vendor event, whether it is a survey type of a thing where you're sitting around, whether it is a chamber event, like anything where you can go and talk to people about your business, that's getting in front of people. Okay. The survey parties, that's what I was kind of glancing at right before this. I was looking to see where they were. They're someplace on the Jamie and Team page, but I think they're buried pretty good, but I know an easier way for you to find it. If you go to the TW Champs website, it's twchamps.com, and go to resources, go to files, and then do a search, just type survey in the files, and all these surveys parties are going to come up and you're going to see them. They're PDFs. You just print that up. It's all the questions that you need them to ask. And we have them for fridge smarts. We have them for master shredders. We have them for smart steamers, micropro grills, sorbet makers, cold brew coffee. Like we literally have so many of them. Okay. So like name a product that you love. We got a survey for it. All right. So the color, if there's a picture of the product on there, the color might not be right, but nobody cares about colors. Okay. You can ask them in the survey. All right. So those are some quick ideas to kind of like pull in some parties where you're talking to people. And heck, if you're having a cookout at your house, you can just ask people and be like, hey, can I get you to do a quick survey for me? And just show them the chopper and be like, hey, can you guys fill this out? It's just a silly thing. And I'll do a drawing for a citrus peeler or something silly, right? And just a way to talk Tupperware. The more you talk about it, the more you use it, the easier it comes, and it just like flows out of your mouth. And so it's a great way to just kind of get those words coming out and moving around. So